everyone. Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration are the two types of respiration. And what is aerobic respiration? It is the process of breakdown of glucose molecules in the presence of oxygen, which will lead to production of carbon dioxide, water and energy. Whereas anaerobic respiration is that breakdown of glucose molecule which occurs in the absence of oxygen, and it will lead to formation of carbon dioxide, water and small amount of alcohol. The energy released is less. This is just the main difference between aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Here I have drawn a table which will help you in understanding how actually aerobic respiration differs from anaerobic respiration. So let us discuss. First point I have written, aerobic respiration takes place in the presence of oxygen. Means oxygen is must for aerobic respiration to take place. Whereas in case of anaerobic respiration, it takes place in the absence of oxygen. Means no oxygen is present. In that case, still there will be respiration taking place. Then second point is, in case of aerobic respiration, complete breakdown of glucose molecules will take place. Complete breakdown means whole of the glucose molecule will break down into carbon dioxide, water and energy. Means there will be no intermediate product formed in that case where aerobic respiration is taking place. Whereas in case of anaerobic respiration, I have written incomplete breakdown of glucose molecule. Incomplete means glucose molecule will not break down completely into carbon dioxide and water. It will lead to production of some amount of alcohol. That is basically ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH. Then third point of difference between aerobic and anaerobic is end products. End product means which is formed after the whole process of breakdown. So end products are carbon dioxide and water. Okay. Whereas in case of anaerobic respiration, the end products are carbon dioxide, water and alcohol. These are the main products. So this is another difference. Then next I have written more energy is released. In case of aerobic respiration, more amount of energy is released. And energy is released in the form of one molecule which is called as ATP. ATP is the name of that molecule which actually is released as energy. This ATP full form is adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine triphosphate is actually that molecule which is formed when breakdown of glucose takes place, and it is also called as energy currency of the cell. Means exchange of energy basically takes place in the form of ATP. Now here in case of aerobic respiration, the energy released is around 38 ATP. Means 38 molecules of ATP will be released. Means a lot of energy will be released in this case. Whereas in case of anaerobic respiration, less energy is released. Means less energy is released means ATP molecules will be formed, but they will be less in number. And how less? This is approximately 2 ATPs will be formed in case of anaerobic respiration. Again, ATP is adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy currency of the cell. So these are the four main differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Then fifth point I have written where it occurs. Aerobic respiration occurs in all plants and animals. All the plants and animals are showing aerobic respiration for their energy, whereas all the yeast is basically a kind of fungus and some bacteria, they are having ability to show anaerobic respiration. One more thing is there, anaerobic respiration also occurs in case of muscle cells in human beings, but that is not considered as in the absence of oxygen, rather it is considered in the deficiency of oxygen. What it will do, it will lead to formation of an intermediate product which is called as lactic acid, and on supplying sufficient amount of oxygen, again the lactic acid will break down into carbon dioxide and water, thus releasing energy and giving relief from the muscle cramps. So hope now it is clear to you what is the difference between aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration.